Right, just a little. Here's Jimmy. Go and sit. No, you don't sit, you stand. There he is in all his glory. I'm just doing a really very quick little thank you so very much. Because they were big boxes and I didn't quite feel I had the capacity to bring them upstairs into the house, nor should Carlene be attempting to open big boxes. Firstly, thank you so very much to Sam Keys. Absolutely lovely. Now, this stunning, and I know it sounds really silly to be getting excited about trash containers, but this is mouse proof, rat proof, anything proof. Sometimes actually they're people proof, because the lids can be a bit tricky to take off, but this has got a super lid. And we will keep all of our horse feed, chicken feed, etc., in this. And that came from Dee. Thank you so very much, Dee. Now, I have two of these absolutely phenomenal buckets. And I'm trying to show you why they're phenomenal without my arm getting in the way. I'll put it on its side if I can. The buckets have, you really can't see that. Instead of being a traditional round, they have a dropped lip. And that dropped lip allows animals like mules and big horses, draft horses, etc., to get their heads into the bucket and not feel that they're claustrophobic because they're having to put their nose and a large portion of their head into the bucket when they're feeding. They're nice buckets to use. They're expensive buckets. They're a luxury to have. And I'm so delighted. Somebody two of these buckets, and I'm not sure if it was Dee because it came at the same time as Dee's trash can package. I'm not 100% sure because they don't have a label with them and it doesn't say outside. If you could let me know who it was, because it's just fantastic. So we have two of those buckets and that serves us well for big-headed animals. So thank you so very much again. Yep, we're on.
We are on.
You know, if we had this and we could bring it a bit closer, it would be great.
What?
Where did your
the red
yeah,
stove? It's over here someplace.
Can I bring it a bit closer?
Sure.
Because otherwise I'm worried the volume doesn't work out for us.
Oh.
And then we can maybe see all the dogs. Because we have Mr. Jiminy having a snooze. And we have Miss Sizzle and Larky, obviously. If I bring that in, how's that? What do you think of that?
Have we got Jiminy? No.
Hang on a minute. Yeah, it's not my fault he's lying down.
Oh Jesus, you almost got bitten.
Oh,
he was asleep.
Was he?
He thought that was Larky.
It's me. I wonder if I just pull it. I'll have to slide it back a wee bit.
And you can twist that. There can only be half of me or something. The dog is far more important.
He'll lie back down again. We're sorted.
There you go. Good boy, Jiminy.
Yeah. Oh,
we are in hyper alert stage here.
Well, apart from Sizzle, look at her.
Oh Jesus! Never mind.
She's a good girl. Go back down. There he is.
Okay, the hell with it.
Back in camera.
Back in camera.
Everybody can keep an eye.
All right, this is funny print. 137 Boxer Row, we still got it. That's okay. It's from Susquehanna, New Jersey. There we go. But that's a kid I've not seen before. Marion Bright, Debbie and Augie. Oh, okay. Oh, that's from Debbie and Augie.
Oh.
Them.
Lovely dog.
Oh, and this is from Greg Smith. This is a relative.
Oh. I'm going to put this in
We got cards the other day for the rest of the family. Now here's the whole family. Good Lord. Look at that.
that your family?
That's my family, my sister's family.
Wow.
Now, when you figure, where's she in the middle there someplace?
There.
Yeah, wherever. One person produced all of those.
Crikey.
And you wonder what's wrong with the world.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
Is that in Texas?
Huh?
Is this your family in Texas?
Texas.
What a lovely family.
Texas the family, and then there's the Arlington bunch are in here too.
Right.
I don't know where.
Oh, look, it's got a menu on the back.
Right, trying to keep track of who's who.
This is a good thing.
Yeah, they're minus Debbie here. And Debbie has twins.
Is that Debbie that Janine was staying with?
Yeah. They're part of this tribe. Isn't that something?
Mm.
And I think she's adopted these people. I'm not too sure whether they live in Cambridge or not.
Cambridge, Mass.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because he's involved with, it's something wild like drones
Oh,
on the water
Mm-hmm.
or something.
Mm-hmm.
MIT tech. Entirely too intelligent. You know that guy? There you go. Here's another address.
Thank you.
This is California.
It is. Tustin.
Janine. Wishing you a joyful holiday and inspirational new year. Hope to see you in 2004. Deborah. You better put that in.
Back in the envelope.
Back in the envelope so Janine knows she got it.
Sorry, Janine. Have you opened everything?
I did.
That was very efficient.
Well, there was some that wasn't.
Some that we dealt with earlier.
Yeah. Somewhere here they've been letting me find. There it is. And how well it works.
The zip cord.
Look at that.
I know.
Look at that.
Ah.
Uh-oh. They lied.
Does it go up the way?
Yep, it does.
There you go.
Someday I ought to pull out something very embarrassing, I'm sure.
I'm surprised you've not been there already.
I don't know what this, who is this to?
You, I think.
Me? Well, camping sets, is that what that stands for?
Oh, I wonder if it's your...
It is. Oh, it is. Okay. Here, have that one.
Right. Is this the one with the sieve? It is the one with the sieve. Look at
Can
that.
you imagine that?
Yeah, look.
That's going to be
It's
handy. I
super.
know it. I'm all excited about that one.
So does it come as a 3 set?
Two
I've got two
of
cups.
those and a strainer.
Wow.
Yes, this is a good thing.
And they're both the same size.
Yep.
Wow. So look at this. Have you got the same as well?
Yep.
Oh. Right, what did we call these again? Sierra.
It's a Sierra cup.
A Sierra cup. So one Sierra cup. Ta-da.
And I have never seen it with a strainer, but, you know, when you're out in the woods like that, you're trying to make coffee, and you got a whole bunch of chunks in it.
Yeah. Chunks like dead insects.
Well,
Oh,
whatever.
Look. Da, 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 da. Here we are. We can practice already. When? There we go. See? We'll be sieving out the stink bugs. Yummy, yummy. Excellent.
Yes. Now, see, I got them primarily to start with the pellet stove. So they'll hang on the outside the milk crate. But they go over the dishwasher now.
Cool. What, now that I picked up a stink bug with it?
What's this?
I got you a stink bug.
Oh, jeez. Where did that come from? Inside us?
Crawling on there.
Oh.
I'll chuck it out the door.
That's not the first one.
I know.
Okay, so for our next trip,
Oh, no. I know what this is. This is really
do
interesting.
you know what this one is?
Yes, Joe sent it. I'm pretty sure this is what Joe said. This is a really good idea. As long as you don't take your knee out.
I can't open that. Pull to open.
These are quite tough. Oh. See? These one in ah. The glue's
Are you
just...
pulling to open?
No, I'm pushing it back in again. I've given up with the pull to open because the glue's too strong. Ah.
It's a strong box.
I know.
It's an entirely different box. What is it?
So I'm sure this is from Joe, and this is a really good idea. Do you remember we had the problem with the charger for the phone?
Oh, God. Charger for the phone.
Remember the phone was not behaving itself? with
The phone
charger?
never behaves herself. How am I supposed to remember?
One of the times the phone did not behave itself.
Okay, now what do we do about it?
So this here is, oh my golly, oh my golly. The packaging's good. Oh. This is a cradle, so
A
you
cradle.
don't have to plug it in. So you just pop your phone on it, and when we plug this bit in, it charges, so you don't have to fiddle with the thing underneath,
Okay.
and it will charge and do what it's
Who's
supposed
going
to
to do that? I just fixed the charger for me right here.
So I'll
I
do
just
that for you.
did it.
You just did it. Well, I will do one over there for you. And it also means that we can all stick it on.
Well, wait, you can put that on my desk.
I could, that would be handy on your desk.
Yeah.
So we will pop that on there. Thank you so very much,
Well, here's
Joe.
the directions.
Oh, do we need them? Excellent. So that is great. Here, can I lift this up to you? You know what? I'm a bit worried. This says perishable on it.
Let's set it on the trash thing right
Okay.
there. Perishable.
Mm.
John Ford, Gaithersburg, Maryland. It's cold.
Yes.
I didn't get up to the top there on that side.
It's. I think it should be open.
Got it.
Huh.
Oh, ho, ho, ho. Ho, 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 ho. Oh, they're perishable, all right. They don't last long enough to be perishable.
Thank you very much.
Oh, boys.
You'll enjoy those.
We can try those pretty damn quick. Oh, boys. Wow, a nice check. Thank you very much. 5 henny pennies and 5 hay bales.
I shall deal with that.
A tin of cookies, dog treats, small bag for Wanda, poop picker kits, chicken picker shit kits, bag, cardboard, wipes, etc. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
Thank you from the Fords.
It really is,
Put
because
that with the
this,
check. if
it
you would
really
be
is,
so
because when
kind.
Janine and I were out this morning,
And you didn't have anything to eat?
well, no, we didn't have anything to eat, but we also used the last one of these from the car.
Well, then we better put
Well,
those
we
back
better
in my
replenish
car.
it. Thank you so very much,
Wanda.
Wanda, indeed.
Well, that should be our traveling kit.
Yes.
Here's another one. These go on the passenger side.
In fact, Janine's got your car. What am I talking about? I'll leave them on your. I'll leave them in the box, and then I'll transfer them to the car.
Right. Oh, there's a lot of them.
Oh yes, look,
Oh, good.
bacon treats, bacon strips.
They'll like that.
Thank
They'll
you.
be good for that.
Will we take them in the car as
Sure, the
well?
whole thing can go in the car. This
I'll leave
cannot
you
go
with
in
the
the car.
cookies.
No, with the cookies can't go in the car.
No, you can have the cookies. Thank you. That's a lovely box, all full of poo pickers and dog treats.
Wonderful.
And Fugan, just so you know, the salt lick did come in, and the salt lick for the barn, and it's heavy. So the box had been wet with the rain, and when I went to pick it up, it dropped out the bottom. So I do have it, and I will hang it up. Thank you so very much. So it is here.
I'm going to leave this as what's ready to eat. Here you go.
I'll take the trash.
I'm going to put it right there.
Right, that's excellent. Where would you like them put?
On the counter.
Sure thing.
That's a bad thing. It'll be gone.
Nothing wrong with cookies. Right, okay. So, let's see.
Next.
So I've got to get the smile up the way.
True.
Otherwise I'm in trouble. Right.
Who we got?
Fugan.
Logan. Look out, coming the wrong way. There we go. You got it.
Oh my gosh, there's another box. Here, I'll get the box out for you. Oh my god, it's heavy. Oh, look!
Oh, good Lord!
This is actually exactly what we were looking for. Thank you so very much.
Who keeps track?
No, she does.
He listens.
That's what we were looking for putting all the food that Betty
Put them
sent
right in
in.
the closet, right next to all the dishes she gave us.
I will. I'm going to put it in the no food closet,
Okay.
because that makes sense. Because we're waiting to fill it with food.
Yes.
I'm good like that. Thank you. Very practical, but very helpful. Right, okay. You're on that. I've got to get the smile
Watch
the right
your
way up.
fingers. Okay.
Right, hold on.
I usually put the point back in, but never be sure.
Fugan! Right,
What-
okay.
what food?
Where's the blinking smile? That way.
Here we go. Oh God.
You got it?
Yeah. I'm puffing. I'm puffing a little bit. Look out for your fingers.
Oh! Round ones.
What do we got now?
Round ones.
Oh my word. So, yeah, that's good. Same closet.
Round storage. Thank you. I'll take the box.
Nice box. Lovely
You want
box.
to keep that box?
Trash can box.
Trash can box.
That's a nice trash box right there.
There we go.
That's another nice trash box right
Oh,
there.
that's a lovely trash box. 2 for the price of 1.
Right. Right.
Here. Nothing goes to waste. Thank you so very much.
Okay.
Oh, look at that. 2 trash boxes today. Simple pleasures, really.
Okay, what do we got?
We have,
I'm
right,
going to put this over there.
right, good idea. Well, it's lovely to see you back,
I am here.
and in your festive pajamas.
I didn't want to mention it because I know this is going to create a problem. But I only have 2 sets of jammies.
No, those red ones and those ones.
Right, that's it.
Okay.
One on and one off. So you're going to get used to seeing these. It's not that I'm wearing the same thing for weeks on end. It's just that that's what I've got.
Well, listen, it's better than the hospital robes, which
That's
are
true.
backless.
That's true, and I've got to get away from the clothing I was wearing
Mm-hmm.
to something looser, et cetera, et cetera. So that's why it has been
And these.
recommended that I wear jammies.
Right. Okay. And have you got the physical therapy nurses and everybody coming in?
No, but the elder care people were here today.
Or did they come?
The woman from Gloucester, yes.
The one that's not very happy with you going up and down the slope.
Right. she had a lot to say about it, and she has gotten the letter from Beth Israel saying that please wake up and do something about this woman.
And did they get the one from Beverly as well?
No.
Because there's
I didn't
two.
get anything from her yet.
Right. Well, that's good. And you should have people coming to see you.
Yeah.
Probably in the way of nursing and physical therapy.
Yes.
Okay. Although, what are you going to be doing in the way of physical therapy?
Stand up, sit down,
Right.
fight team fight.
Okay.
Stand there with your feet, one direction
Yeah.
or another.
Yeah.
It all is meaningful, but it's pretty silly.
But at least it's nothing strenuous because you're not allowed to get out of breath.
Right. I don't think so.
No. That's what your doctor said.
Did he say that?
Yeah, he said you're not to get out of breath.
I get out of breath easy.
Yeah, well, you stop it.
Well, my worst thing is taking a shower.
I think what he was suggesting was that he doesn't want you going up and down inclines.
Right.
And he said that it's one thing going to the bathroom and going to a shower when you can come in and sit back down. He said, but
Yeah.
we're going to have to work up to that.
Sizzle, can you lie down?
Thank you. Good girl.
Thank you, good girl. It's right.
So so they'll continue with that sort of
Yes.
observing.
They already shut themselves off before this happened.
Uh-huh.
Now they've been all turned on again.
Right, okay.
So I don't really know what the schedule will be. Or, she came here today.
Yeah,
She was going to be in touch with the police, trying to get the police report
right,
to what's going on here in general.
right.
And that's all I know.
Yeah, we'll take it from there. And I think the other thing that the doctor was saying was that we were asking about, you being aware of symptoms to be worried about.
Yes.
And so we're looking for your... he said the thing that goes on your finger is more than adequate to tell you. You do not need a carry-on case. So we'll continue to monitor your oxygen level through your
I
finger.
did order a couple more.
How many
Because
fingers?
I can't help it, I've got to play with this. I'm going to put one on each finger and make a chart out. I'm on it. I'm on it. Stay off my dick.
Oh, dear.
I'll have a spreadsheet going pretty quick.
Yeah, but you can get to your toes, so why don't you just do one on a toe as well and see how that works?
I don't know about that. Look at this. One sideways.
It honestly, it's so moist out there. I thought my chimney, on Christmas Day when I came back here, I thought it was my chimney was blowing the smoke in a really odd down fashion.
Yeah.
And then I went out to the chickens and I was like, oh, it's not my chimney, it's just the air was so heavy with moisture, and the nighttime camera picks it up and makes it look a bit ghostly.
There's a potbelly stove in the chicken house, isn't there?
Yes. Yes.
Make sure it works.
Yes. Otherwise I'll be having chickens and dogs in the house.
Yes.
And chinchillas. I can't leave them outside. And so we're looking for, you're going to monitor your O2 and
Yes.
breathlessness, because it's the breathlessness, I think, is the key indicator that we want to just be going for.
And the stuff that I'm on is apparently now even breaking down
Mhm. Clots.
the clotting. One lung is pretty well filled, I guess.
Yeah, well, he wasn't impressed with one of them, and it was your good lung as well. That's what he said. I said, oh, is that the compromised lung? He went, actually, it's not. But it is now.
Oh, God.
I was like, oh,
I'm still here. It may have been this way from,
I know. But he said the other one wasn't very good either.
well, that's the scoliosis.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, and
but-
I got some of the legs.
Oh, well, just one in each leg.
Yeah.
A big one in each leg.
Yeah.
I actually thought you only had one in one leg. I didn't realise you had the second one.
I didn't know that either.
See the things you find out.
Well, I know they put me through a hole.
Body scan.
That hole in the bed where they put dye in you that makes you feel warm.
And that's a horrible thing. Is that
Yes.
an IVP? Intravenous
Something like that, yeah.
something or other. And it stings at the site where they put it in.
Well, that didn't bother me, but it went straight through.
Oh yeah, it does.
Straight through, several times.
Which, when you get breathless, going to the bathroom is never fun.
Yeah.
So, no. So that's a
Oh, and I had a grand time with that woman's urinal thing. That works. I was very happy. It is the one you see on television.
Excellent.
It does work. You know, and I can see where some people would spend $500 to have one.
Yeah.
You have to have a suction thing at the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
But it's fine.
And pretty low maintenance.
Huh?
Pretty low maintenance.
I don't know how often you're going to have to buy one of those funny things.
Yeah.
A catcher or whatever it is.
Yeah.
A pad. So
Yeah.
it's not a pad. It's a thing.
Receptacle.
Right. Whatever. It could be one of those things where the like the printers, the printer is cheap and the ink costs a fortune.
Yeah. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah. But other than that, I mean, as they work through it and the more people put them out, then it's a doable.
Mm-hmm.
She's talking to him.
Is it her that's talking to him?
Yeah, they're having a conversation. I don't know what they're talking
He's
about.
ignoring her. He's
No,
not.
he's not.
I was saying to all the people at the nursing home today, so this is the mother and the son, and obviously not the daughter for wee Wanda. That's a really interesting thing for people though, because of the to see the family dynamic and the colouring.
Yeah.
It's nice.
The other thing you can do is take this brush with you and have kids brush the dogs.
Yes.
That'd be something to do.
Janine had us with wet wipes going over the dogs under their mouths, to clean the mouths, so that because we were in with the kids, so we were kind of sterilising any bits we could get to. Like brushing the dogs down outside and under their mouths and their nose and their. They were still casting hair, young man. He's like, "Yep, that's me."
He's a good boy.
He was a very good boy. Right.
Oh, he talks to me too. Oh. Oh.
So the Chirpy-a-thon, the Henny Penny, was supposed to be the last day of the month, isn't it?
That's what I'm told. Hurry up, please. Everybody, buy one.
So, well, we've been very, very fortunate because we did our wish list. We've done the hay. The hay's doing remarkably well, isn't it? And so thank you. So it's supposed to be the last.
We are beginning to survive a little.
I know.
This is a good thing.
I know.
We're not dead yet.
No.
And we have now that I can see we have more people helping in January.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we can continue full on program of going to these places. And so Judy should be booking them anyway.
Well, I think the intention is to just maintain whatever the schedule would have been.
Yeah.
And we'll accommodate that and get it going.
I wonder what I'm going to eat for supper.
Those people don't come round, the open door people don't come round today, do they? No. Okay. Oh, I think you've got lasagna. Do you fancy that?
Have for breakfast, lunch, and dinner?
Have you had it for breakfast? You're getting a bit samey here. Yeah,
I'm getting fussy.
We'll sort something out. You're just used to picking up a phone and telling people what you want now, like you do in hospital. Right.
That hospital was well run.
Very well run.
The last doctor to come in and see me, to get their monkey fist, mind you, I said the one complaint I have is you don't have one of those paper bags that sticks to the table for trash. I said everybody who's been in here has made trash and then had to go somewhere else to find where to,
Yeah.
including me because my whole table was a mess.
No.
Well, yes. I mean,
Show everybody your middle finger.
Well, yes.
It has a Band-Aid on it.
I did.
And it wasn't the hospital.
No.
No.
I was making the ropes, and I was trying to do hot glue the ends of them,
Yeah.
and I missed.
Yeah.
It hurt.
It's very hot, that hot glue.
It is.
Yes.
And you can't find a place in the bed to dunk it in cold water quick.
No.
It just didn't work.
No. Carly should be doing the barn, I think. That's where she should be at the moment. Yeah, your shower is all set up for your needs in there. Your shower.
Shower,
Yeah.
yes.
You've got everything you need in it.
Well, I didn't have a washcloth today.
Well, you're not allowed washcloths.
I know
You've got
it.
him. Seriously,
I know
blame
it.
him.
I know, but I really need something, and then throw it out quick.
Yeah.
We have a supply of white washcloths someplace. We have thousands of them. We had them for baby dogs.
I don't even think I saw them going down into building 25.
I don't know.
So,
At any rate,
your medication for your clots, you're back on blood thinners, aren't you?
yes.
They're very specific. They're one side of, when the sun is rising, it's on the right hand side of the body, and when the sun is setting, it's on the left hand side
Things
of
like
the body. Yes. And that's twice a day for a month.
Well, that's for starters. I think it's for life.
Yeah.
Which may be a month.
No.
Well, you just never know. I mean, you can hit a tree.
You could
You know.
hit a tree. You got to get out the house first, though.
That's true.
Or
Well,
a
no,
tree,
trees
or a
can
tree
hit
could
me.
hit the house.
There's big trees around here.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's so we're on blood thinners again, and we're going to be very careful not to be swinging on ropes at the front door.
Correct.
And and you've also been told you're not allowed to bruise yourself or cause yourself to bleed.
Well, I did that already.
Yeah,
so
I know. See.
That was the scissors cutting the rope.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, here we are thinking we had a whole cottage industry going.
Right.
And it's falling at the first hurdle with fingers.
Right.
Must try harder.
Right. I bet you I got 20, 25 made.
Yeah, they're super. They're really super. And I'm not sure, did Janine explain what we were going to do with the ropes?
No, she told me to make a bunch of ropes. I did.
Yeah. So Carlene actually purchases the rope herself, which is quite costly. And also the brass rings,
Yeah.
which are also quite costly and quite tricky to find at times. And then she splices the ring onto the rope, and we use them as safety emergency ropes. And one of the lovely barns in Hamilton has asked for a few of them, and they're exceptionally helpful to have because one size fits all.
Yeah.
In fact, one size fits a goat, sheep, dogs, you name it,
pigs,
cats,
cows.
cows.
I invented the thing when I was in the movie deal.
Yes,
You only had to carry one.
one thing.
And then I came home and I gave one to Brian.
Yes,
Brian said these work.
yeah, and
He
they're
loves his.
yeah, and they're very, very helpful. So what the lady actually said was that if we could produce a lot, she would like to be forwarding them on. So any monies that were generated would come back as a donation to Goldy's farm. So that's
And she was one of my original donors for Service Dog Project. And the reason she donated to me was I stood in the barn one day and spliced her cross ties. They were hanging there all shredded. And at that point I didn't know her very well, but I just stood there and while everybody was talking, I spliced the end of the rope and cut them off. They looked so much better. She couldn't believe it, and she wrote me a check for $7,500.
yep.
That's Susanna.
And she's still supporting you.
Yes, she's very supportive.
She is very supportive.
She bought us the walk-in freezer.
Mhm. Mhm.
Yeah, she's been very kind.
She has been very kind. And
She's
very
also a
generous.
character.
And she's a lovely person.
She's
yes.
very nice.
Yes.
You do know about the 200 boiled chickens.
Oh my God! Is this for that event?
Yes.
No, I can't quite remember.
Do I dare tell the story again?
Yes.
It's Susanna, and then Anne, and I was always one of the major ones. We're running this horse event. It's a 3-day horse event. And Ann, who owns the property, got the bright idea that she'd have a competitor's party on Saturday night. We'd have barbecued chicken and etc. So Susanna said, well, I can get the chicken ready. I'll just boil the chicken ahead of time, and then we can put barbecue sauce on it and make it look good, and we'll be all set. So Susanna goes home and boils 200 chickens. 200 boiled chickens looks pretty damn gray. You know, it's just not terribly attractive. So she came down the driveway with 4 bags, 2 in each. She had 2 and her stable help had 2 of these boiled chickens, and they looked atrocious. They were horrible. We get down to the bottom, and Ann forgot to invite the people.
Ah!
So we had nobody.
What did you do with all that meat?
I don't know what
You bought a walk-in freezer.
But, you know, so the next year, we're going to do the same thing and invite the people. Yes, and invite them. So we had the chickens and the corn on the cob, and we didn't have any silverware. No plasticware. We'd forgotten that. It's a small town, and with a tiny, and they had a few, but we had, 400 or 500 people?
Ah!
All eating with their hands.
Excellent.
It worked.
Needs must.
And this is one of the best events in the country.
Yes.
It's second to none. I mean, there's Olympic riders there, and it's a big deal. People come from Texas.
Yes.
The license plates are from all over the world.
Yeah. In the big trailers.
The big trailers. And
yeah.
It's fun.
Well, you'll be excited to hear that we were discussing the Donkey Derby and getting really organised and expanding it and making it bigger. What's happening?
The car drove up and the lights went out. See, that's the back of the car or something? I don't know. It's going up your driveway.
Oh, Sophie has a friend over. It might be her friend getting picked up.
We're going to practice backing up now.
As long as they don't hit anything, it's fine.
Okay. Well, this is what I do at night when she's over there, because I can sit here and look at those out the window and try and figure out what's going on with all the lights going on and off and stuff.
I can see someone in the basement. Hopefully it's Nick. Hopefully.
See what it's like?
I know, it's terrible sitting here. Yeah, that looks like Nick.
Somebody's doing something in the basement.
Well, I hope he's tidying.
I don't know.
Maybe he's doing the washing.
I don't know.
Something useful. Yeah. So we saw 62 people today.
Really?
Yeah, it might have been 63, but we're going for 62. A conservative 62. We were in 3 different rooms, and also out in the big general purpose area with all the children.
Huh.
So it was lovely. Wanda came running over. There was a little girl. She must have been about 2.5 or 3, and when Wanda comes over to me, she drops and she rolls onto her back so I can tickle her tummy. The little girl dropped and rolled onto her back beside Wanda, and I was like, must not touch someone else's child. I'm like, yeah, I'm playing with the dog, not the child. But and every time Wanda did that, this wee girl would drop and roll onto her back. It was very sweet. And Wanda had a great time with these kids.
Yeah.
Because she's just at that height. And the other dogs were just fantastic. Really fantastic.
It's a good show.
It is. It's good fun. And do you remember the lady who's blind that Wanda sits in? Oh, we saw her again today.
Did you?
And she was feeding Wanda, and Janine likes to lift her up so that she's close. Oh,
she's blind.
Yes, she is. Yeah. She had a super time. So that was lovely as well. A really lovely group and lovely staff.
Yes.
Really nice staff.
Yeah.
So that was fantastic.
Yep.
So 62.
I think we have a super reputation.
Yeah. Super dogs. So that's what we did today.
I wouldn't know. I get to stay home and you get to take my super dog to go and play things.
I know.
How much do you think I can let these 2 dogs out tonight?
I think for everybody's safety, as in peace of mind for Janine and everyone else, I think we just pop him in there and everybody's comfortable that nothing can go on if you go into a deep sleep.
That's true.
So I think we err on the side of caution, and then...
You're so conservative.
I know, so conservative. Well, I don't...
that dog bite. He's so nice.
Well, I don't want a call saying I've been bitten, and you know how I wasn't supposed to be bleeding or bruised? Well, I am. At which point we'll have failed at the first hurdle. No point in that. Yeah, that's interesting, because that's what they always say about DVTs in your leg. This lady, Sue, is saying that when her son and niece had clots, they experienced discomfort and pain where the clots were located. But I suppose it depends on how deep the vein is, because if it's really way in...
You don't feel it.
No.
I don't feel it. My legs hurt all the time. I can't tell what the hell is just plain age and what's something else, you know.
No, exactly.
Ah.
So, this, yes, that's right, Amy. We had a really funny conversation, because the gentleman that came for when we called Life Alert out on Christmas, he was very dismissive of our finger monitor, wasn't he?
Yes.
And we actually, and it was really lucky, we insisted on going for a trip in the ambulance.
I know it.
But I did specifically ask the doctor, the pulmonologist who deals with lungs and blood supply to lungs, and he said they're actually pretty accurate, and more than accurate enough for what we're doing. Unless you put them in your toes.
I don't seem to be able to change the number by using oxygen or not using oxygen. You know what I mean?
Although we did realise with Christmas that there's a plus button on the oxygen thing, and it might actually, we could maybe actually up it. Did they send you with a canister?
No, I was on 6 in the hospital.
And it didn't make a difference?
No, it didn't seem to. What makes a difference is when I get huffy and breathing heavy and hyperventilate, then my oxygen goes up.
Right.
So if I see myself getting into the 80s, I start to go, and then it goes up. But if I put on oxygen, it does not seem to. I cannot say that definitely yet, because I haven't made my spreadsheet with all my... I'll get at it. I'm working on it.
The other thing is, when she came out of the ambulance at the hospital, after we'd queued to get in a space because it was busy, the lady who was doing your admissions, she took you had your nose cannulas in your mouth, remember? And she went to take it out, and the man went, "No, leave them there. She's a mouth breather. Don't use the nose."
Yeah.
So he had put your mouth, the cannulas. He said this is where they're more efficient in through your mouth.
Yeah, I've tried all this
Yeah.
stuff. I'll know more about it in the next couple of weeks.
I actually have a form that I need to find again to do for Cloud, and I'm very well aware of that. We saw 62 people today. We were down in Danvers, and we saw a combination of young children, as in preschool children, and people with special needs. Yeah, if that's the PC word to use.
Like blind.
There was blind people. There was people, I think, who Down syndrome. Lots of different needs were being addressed in there. And we took Sizzle, we took Larky, we took Wanda, and we had Carl. Yeah. And it was super. So that's what we did. And to add in, what other exciting thing are we looking for?
I don't know.
We might have a touch of autoimmune kicking in there.
Oh, yeah.
Which might explain our scratching.
Right.
Either that, we're going to have to baste you in something.
Right. That they can't diagnose for 3 months.
Yeah.
I have to be 3 months on this medication before they can test for that.
Yes.
Or something like that.
We have not tried the wrap or the vibrating footbed at the moment, because we've got lots
Once
of...
I get in it, I'll never get out of it.
Yeah, we've got lots of complications at the moment. We do have it in the corner over there. But once things calm down and get a bit easier...
Yes.
And she's under supervision. Because the last thing we need is her standing up, vibrating and falling over. Because that would be a mess.
With the dogs chasing me.
Yeah, with the dogs. Did they say anything about elevating your legs?
No, but there's certain things I'm supposed to know.
Do you know
That's
them?
one of them.
All right, okay. And we should clarify that. Yeah, now you've got a good excuse to show your middle finger with your Band-Aid.
There you go. It's right there.
Oh dear. I don't know, I think Jiminy's quite pleased to be settled back here again. I think this is his happy spot.
Oh, poor guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'd like to do is maybe take his mat out of there and let him have the night out and put him in.
Mm-hmm, that's fine.
We have a big fluffy thing in there, brown thing.
Well, we can swap it over.
Yeah, because that's his mat. If we put that up there
Mm-hmm.
and put him in there, I think that would do a great deal for the general.
Well, it's equal, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because it's not punishment. Right, okay, why don't you have your oxygen on?
What?
Why don't you have your oxygen on?
Because I haven't plugged it in. It's right here. I haven't got that far yet. I clipped my toenails.
Well, there you go. Toenails before oxygen.
Yes. Well, Janine said she wasn't going to put socks on me anymore with those rotten toenails, so I had to cut my toenails off. I have one toe. This is stretching it, but there is a problem with horses, donkeys, and I think cattle are involved with what's known as the white line disease,
Mm-hmm.
which is the line between the hoof and the inner workings of the hoof, and it's very flaky,
Mm-hmm.
and it you know, I have that in one toe. I swear it. I think I showed it to Brian, my veterinarian friend, and he agreed it looked pretty close to.
I bet he was delighted.
Yes, he likes it. I get along fine with Brian. Any rate, I think I have the white line disease in one toe. It's just all crumbly.
Well, I think that's actually third down the line. We've got blood clots to deal with, we've
Yes.
got autoimmune, and then let's see whether or not the toe sorts itself out with everything else. Honestly, it's not falling off or dying
No,
yet.
it's not. Well, it's fallen off. I mean, I'm not going to have a nail much longer.
No. Has it gone down that far?
Oh, yeah. I mean, the whole thing is, not much more than a quarter of an inch long now.
It's terrible. This lady was saying maybe you should have a cold glue gun. Janine and I had received the text message, bring the glue gun and glue sticks. So we'd come through here and we found the glue gun. We got it in the car, and I'm sitting with it on my knee in the car. We get into the car park. We're getting the dogs all organised, and she's shouting down the car park, "Have you got the gun?" And I'm like, "Yeah, it's on the seat." And she's like, "I'll get the gun." So we're in the elevator going up, and she said, "Do you not feel a bit awkward walking around with a gun?" I'm like, "Yeah, but you've got to be quiet," I said, "because otherwise people will know we've got one." We're wandering around with this gun, and you thought, this is not conversations to be having out in public. We'll get ourselves in trouble.
No, it's not.
No, we'll get banned before we even get in.
Or shot.
Or shot. Well, actually, that's true. And did I tell you that we did a tour of the campus?
Oh.
Because we went to the first one and we were like, ta-da! Here we are. And they're like, "Yeah, that's not on this campus." And we're like, "What?" And they were like, "Go down the road, turn left, right, left." We're like, "Okay." So we all loaded back up and right, left, and right, and whatever. I know, he does have big ears.
He's a good boy.
Yeah, so I think that we're obviously taking the doctor's advice very seriously, and we will be following instructions, and we will be plugging the oxygen machine in.
Well, he did not say to use it. I'm supposed to go to the lung guy next, and he will make that decision.
Well, he might be a bit disappointed if you haven't been using it in the interim, because there might not be any left.
Well, this stuff makes its own.
Mm-hmm. Do you know something? I would say, in a very non-professional, non-medical way, you actually look and sound a tremendous lot better.
Yeah.
And I wonder if it's because the thinning has really helped.
That's what they said.
Yeah.
They went to medical school.
I know. Such a waste of time. But
don't know.
you know the whole colour,
The color is good.
the colour, and you're not sounding that breathy way
Yeah,
yet. Still time.
it does happen, but
It does, but we are. It's. I think it's a tremendous improvement from where we were at. Okay, so I can't think of anything else that happened today.
that's probably good.
There's been lots of people through
I'm
the
getting
house.
tired. I want to go back to sleep now.
You want to go in the crate? Are you going to take a shot in
No,
there?
but
Well,
you got the whole crate to do, and
I
somehow
will.
we have to find something to eat.
I'll find something to eat. There's stuff in the freezer. We'll be all okay. So thank you so very much, and thank you for the wish list things that came through as well, and all these things. And we're going to get ourselves plugged in and ready to go for the evening.
There comes another car parked in your place.
Oh my God, maybe they're having a party while we're over here.
I don't know.
Seriously. One of them's probably Ava, because she was out working.
Okay.
Okie dokie, there we go. Oh gosh,
Bye.
it's Friday as well.